I'm Lisa Raleigh, and this is your wake-up call. Keep it real, powered by Ned Group Life. Let's make it happen. You must have heard about the high-protein, low-carb craze that's been with us since the 1990s. Well, today on Keep It Real, I'm meeting up with Keri Strachan, a registered dietitian, who's going to prove to us that these diets simply don't work. This high-protein, low-carb craze that's out there at the moment is incredibly popular. How does one know that their diet they're choosing is high-protein?
Usually a high-protein, low-carb diet involves serious restriction of major food groups, typically your carbs, fruit and vegetables, and that for me would be a large warning sign that it's not a healthy diet to follow.
Why would it be so dangerous to follow these diets, especially long-term?
There's huge concern about the high protein intake, mainly because of course it'll be animal protein, and along with that comes saturated fat, and we know that a high intake of saturated fat leads to hypercholesterolemia, obesity, all of those lifestyle diseases. As well as the concern about that breakdown in protein products creating waste products that need to be filtered through the kidneys and the liver. Long term, particularly in someone who has diabetes, probably wouldn't be a good idea because we know that they're predisposed to kidney problems later on. The other problem with them is of course the restriction of fibre through the whole grains and fruit and vegetables, and vitamins and minerals through limited fruit and vegetable intake.
It's amazing how people are still willing to do this quick fix knowing the long-term effects on the body. But why are carbohydrates so important?
Well, most people do a high protein, low carb diet for weight loss reasons, and a lot of those people will be exercising. So for me, that's a fundamental reason why they shouldn't be doing it, because without the carbs, you can't fuel your exercise, and you end up breaking down muscle as a result, and your body stores more fat, so you get the opposite body composition changes to what you're after.
Why do you lose so much weight then on a high protein diet?
The rapid weight loss is associated with a loss of glycogen stores, and along with that a large amount of water. So typically there's a dramatic weight loss in the beginning, but it's not a permanent weight loss.
Keri, I know that you've prepared for us a typical good day's worth of eating, so can we go through those?
For a typical female weighing about 60 kgs, she would need a bowl of a good low GI cereal with a fruit and some milk. Mid-morning, something like some Provitas with peanut butter, which is a source of that good monounsaturated fats, and a fruit as well. And then at lunchtime, a sandwich, 2 slices of bread, a good source of a fat there. I've used some avocado, the tuna because of course being a nice lean protein, in the salad. Afternoon, a yogurt, and then for dinner, a small portion of protein. It shows you how little protein she actually needs, with some bulgur wheat, which is a nice whole grain, and some roasted vegetables with some olive oil. And then after dinner, another yogurt, so that's her 3 for the day, with some strawberries as her fruit.
So in every single meal, you've actually added a protein, and you are putting this together with carbohydrates quite cleverly. Why is that?
Well, carbohydrates support your blood sugar levels after a meal, and if you're eating carbohydrates regularly through the day, those blood sugars are better maintained, and people don't get hungry, their energy levels are better.
Keri, what are some of the lean protein options out there?
Well, to help reduce the incidence of heart disease in the country, we recommend red meat no more than once or twice a week. So really people need to be focusing on more fish and skinless chicken, and when they are eating meat, to remove all the visible fat from the meat before cooking it. Other good sources of protein, of course, would be your cottage cheese, your oily fishes, your eggs.
How much protein should one be eating in a typical day?
This theoretical lady that we're talking about, a 60 kg female, considering she's getting protein and many other sources in the diet, I've worked on a matchbox of tuna at lunchtime and about 2 to 3 matchboxes of chicken in the evening. It's about 120 grams of a cooked meat product a day.
And now for today's financial savvy tip. We all need to protect our finances in the event of death. Having life insurance will assist in providing your family with cash since you are no longer around earning an income. Don't forget to log onto our website, keepitreal.coza, for the chance to win amazing daily and weekly prizes. Let's be honest, most of us are waiting for that quick fix diet to help us to lose weight with minimal effort. But the important thing to know is that most of these have some serious side effects. This is Lisa Raleigh from Keep It Real. See you tomorrow. Keep It Real, brought to you by Ned Group Life. Let's make it happen.